Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into Vechain once again. Thank you for your support, okay? Big up the CoinsKid crew. Thank you to each and every single one of you for everything that you do. Honestly, sharing is caring. I really appreciate the likes and the sharing of the videos that you do, and obviously subscription as well. So Vechain is looking really, really good for continuation, basically. We'll find a key level support, hold that support, and we'll be out of here. And, you know, effectively, like I said to you in numerous videos, look at that level of resistance just there. I said to you, we might struggle getting over that level of resistance, and it is really simple. For those that you don't know, it's a VPVR, okay? And then look, if you move it to the left, look, you can see basically this could be act as a key level support, and you got this pocket which you're in right now. So you might have load out here. This might be the bottom for Vechain, okay? Because you can see you've got a high level of support just there. Do you see that? When you came up, and I said to you, look, that node just there is where you're running to resistance, and look at that, beautiful, beautiful rejection just there. Obviously you don't, I'm saying rejection is beautiful, but it's just conforming, because from there you've corrected around about 23%. So yeah, you're moving up, you know, you run into resistance, you're coming back to key levels of support. This is a key level of support just there. You can see if you start to lose that support, you've got a big pocket of support there, and a huge level of support just there at around about 11 cents, just using the VPVR basically. So yeah, you're looking good, but I would imagine once you start to retrace here, come back to a key level support and hold it, that at that point you start to come back up and you attack that level of resistance. And you can see once you get through that resistance there, you got a couple of legs just there, but then it's basically thin air into price discovery, taking out these highs, and you've got your full retracement, you know, because like I did say to you so many times, it moves in waveforms, okay? Don't get too bullish. You don't want it to take off here, because if you start to go vertical, you're not going to get appreciation basically. Obviously you get appreciation with verticalness, but it starts to go parabolic, and when you go parabolic you get big massive rollovers like that, deeper corrections basically. So you want to slowly go up the stairs like this to these targets that we've got up here for Vechain. So it's doing everything it needs to for continuation of the trend. So if we take a look on the weekly, you can see that pretty much, like I said to you, if you want to see a rollover in the market, just put some cheeky bids on the 20 on the weekly, okay? So let's have a look at the VPVR again, and you can see pretty much is round about where the 20 is at the moment. You've got that key level of support just there, which you're hugging at the moment, and the 20 just there. So, you know, I'm not saying it will happen, but if you do start to see more of a correction here for Vechain, and we've not necessarily bottomed out right here, potentially just put some cheeky bids on the weekly 20, which currently sits at 0.12411.876. That would offer a fantastic sort of wick entry down there, and look how bullish you are. Look at that, you're so bullish. You've got a low, a high, a higher low, a higher high, potentially, like I said to you, come all the way back down here, wherever, bounce off for 55 if you have to. You're still bullish because you're putting in a higher low. Do you understand that? So you're looking good, you're looking good. It's all about Bitcoin though, okay? If Bitcoin's behaving, you start to see Bitcoin taking off and breaking up out of here, then your Vechain will do that eventually as well. The 4 hours rolling over a little bit at the moment. We're going to hopefully find some kind of bottom out pattern just here, but you can see you're forming a lower low at the moment. Let's have a look at the RSI. So the RSI, you're looking for any kind of bullish divergence, and you know, if this starts to roll here, you will create you have actually got a bullish divergence, to be honest with you, because you are putting in a low and a lower low, and then in the RSI you are actually putting in a low and a higher low basically. So that's called a bullish divergence, okay? So you know what, Vechain does do this when it doesn't usually do a low in the sense that it does a higher low. You know, it does usually bounce off a lower low. I've noticed that with Vechain. If we look on the daily time frame, I can show you exactly what I mean. For those that are new, look, when we do form a low, we always put a lower low in. We don't necessarily put a higher low in. Just there, look, we came down, we put a lower low in, and then bounced with a bullish divergence. Let's have a look at that. So we didn't get no bullish divergence there, unfortunately. Did we get one just there? Yeah, we got one just there. Look at that bullish divergence just there. So you got a low and a lower low, and just there you got a low and a higher low. So you created a bullish divergence on the daily, you got your bounce, and you went up. So what you're looking for is a bullish divergence, obviously on the 4 hourly. If you can't see one on the daily, you want to zoom in a bit more, and you can see you're getting one right now. So you're creating a bullish divergence, a low and a lower low, in the RSI, a low and a higher low. That's called a bullish divergence. Potentially, like I've just shown you, Vechain has a habit of putting lower lows in for its reversal pattern. So if you start to bounce off here, start to come back up, this would be a key level resistance right now for Vechain. Potentially you put in your ABC correction, because from there you put in an A wave down, B wave high, and a C wave correction. And right now, hopefully, if we can hold a key level support like I've just shown you, I think on the daily we're holding a 55 like an absolute boss, aren't we? Okay, if we hold that, boom, you could actually break up out of it for Vechain and form some kind of W bottom pattern like this. Okay, an unnatural lower low. You know, I always like to see higher lows basically, but Vechain does have a habit of forming a lower low before it starts to break out. So we are forming a bullish divergence on the 4 hour right now. You may get a bounce off here, come back up to test this resistance. If you do start to break that resistance, this is where you could get the reversal here, and you know, the correction's done. But like I said to you, worst case scenario, that's that level of resistance just there, 014705. Like I said to you, if there's a roll in the market, and I say to you so many times, just put some cheeky bids on the 20, because you are in an uptrend, my friend, okay? Absolute worst case is a 55. I don't think you'll necessarily come down to that, because that is a whopping correction. I could be completely wrong, obviously. That's a further 29% depreciation there. I mean, what was that correction down to there? That was a whopping 47%. If we was to come all the way down from that high down to there, down to the 55, that would be a whopping 48. So look at that though, it's still bullish, isn't it? Even if it come down to the 55. Honestly, I'm not saying it will, but strange things have happened at sea. You can see it did there, but we sort of in the sort of latter stage of this bull market, essentially, you know, where you do start to come back. I mean, you broke out there, come back, broke out, come back. Like I said to you, come up, come down, come up, come down. You've broken out this huge horizontal. You're looking really, really good, you know. Again, nothing to say, it's financial advice, but you're looking amazing here for continuation. We're looking for the bottom out pattern on the 4 hourly time frame. We've got your W bottom pattern potentially at play with this bullish divergence that you're forming right now. Keep an eye on it. Take care, everyone. You've got your key level support. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.